Hello, I'm Dale Unger. This is my wife Tammy, my son Lance. We farm in southwest Indiana, Sullivan County. We have been farming at this location for 32 years. We are proud AgriGold Platinum partners. When Tammy and I graduated from Purdue, Mom and Dad were here farming, and they were farming about 750 acres. And we had the opportunity, as we were seniors and going to get married at Purdue, to pick up a rented farm here close. And so we did that, and then grew the operation from there. Obviously farmed with Mom and Dad for a while, and farmed on our own as well. We wanted to give our children that opportunity as well, and we're glad that they had that passion for it, for production agriculture. In our operation, Tammy and I farm an entity on our own. Lance and Ashley and Tammy and I farm together, and then Lance and Ashley farm an operation on their own. Adair, our daughter, basically is part of the operation in terms of the fact that she does all of our spraying and spreads all of our fertilizer. We have 4 full-time employees and a couple part-time, and we have one gentleman that's been with us for 46 years. We've got another guy that's been with us 16, and some younger guys that haven't been quite that long. If you find the right people, you need to reward them and value their opinion, value their input. I think that's key for any operation, is to have a reliable, productive labor force, and we sure have that.
Like Michel said, that we got married in '84. We both met up at Purdue and came back here that first summer, and he'd already started farming. And so we just kind of joined in, and I went to school for ag economics, so I was already had grown up on a farm, knew what I was getting into, and it was no surprise. When we started farming, I also drove the tractors. I did a lot of the spring tillage and helped in the fall with driving grain cart and trucks and everything. But as the time went on, we had a family. I kind of shifted into more of the books and taking care of the kids. And then when they got big enough to go on the tractors and the trucks, we just divided them up. He took one, I took one, and I think that helped shape their love and passion for the farm like we had. Now my daughter Adair and Ashley and I, we take turns watching kids, my grandchildren, their kids. Ashley does a lot more of what I used to do out in the manual labor outside, and I get to enjoy the kids, the grandkids, and watch them, and we share the duties of what most people think of for a farm wife, besides also out helping with the guys side by side.
It was great growing up on the family farm here. Learned from a young age the love for agriculture, and was able to had many opportunities to go with Dad, and probably was driving before I should, and definitely driving equipment before I should be, and was big enough to, but definitely was something that was very valuable to me and helped instill my love of agriculture and raising production crops. And when I had the opportunity to come back, it was one of the things that I always wanted to do, and knew that from a really young age. I always hoped that I was going to have the opportunity to be able to come back and join the family farm, and been fortunate enough to be able to do that, and have my wife work on the farm with me is something that's been a real enjoyment, and hopefully one of these days my daughter will be able to be the next generation.
The partnership that's taken place so far has been it's been great for me. I mean, I think anytime you get an opportunity to work with someone like Dale and Lance and Ashley and Tammy, you know, it just makes everybody better. From AgriGold's standpoint and from their farm as well, you've got, you know, I think they're not only a great asset to AgriGold, but they're also a great asset to agriculture.
As we have went through our farming career, obviously our acres have grown and our production has grown, and I think as AgriGold had that consistent, reliable performance to where it helped us as we achieved greater yields to grow our operation. It was one of those things that it feeds on itself. As you have more success, it opens up more opportunities for your operation, and I think that's been essential for us in our growth curve, has been the fact that we have had that success, and it all starts with yield and seed.